was that more about the Steelers finally showing up or about the Colts getting exposed?
Well, let me say this. It's a fine line between drinking wine and squashing grapes.
What the fuck does that mean?
Y'all ain't hear Tomlin quote? Y'all ain't hear Tomlin say that shit after the game? That shit was dope as hell. It's a fine line between drinking wine and squashing grapes. I ain't know what it meant neither. Wait, Tomlin said that shit. Hey, I was like, oh, look at Mike T up there again. Mike T dropped the fucking. Did? Y'all ain't see it. See it. We got to drop the. Hey, it's a fine line, Skip, between drinking wine and squashing grapes. I'm just saying. Hey,
can you interpret for me, just like?
Yeah, break that down for us.
Let me interpret it for you. The defense that we said was too expensive and they all bullshit. Hey, they drunk some wine this week, man. they drunk some fucking wine. Right. Hey, they're opportunistic.
Yeah.
Is that, did I say it right, Skip?
Yes, you did.
Opportunistic
you got it.
defense, man.
You called that.
I called that. I told you that turnover train will be in Pittsburgh. It will be there. These type of guys, they don't go a whole season without making no plays. They got too many all pros with the right makeup, man. These guys, they said Ramsey said some words to the team Saturday night. And damn, A-Rod said he felt it. He said, man, something changed in that room, bro. He felt it, you know what I'm saying? So they just got this, that's what type of guys they are, you know what I'm saying? It's from top to bottom, man, from top to bottom. Ramsey Slade, the young bull Porter on the back end. You got Pat Wilson, Queen in the middle. Then you got Watt, Hayward, Sawyer, and Herbig. Like you got the young bulls rushing. Like every level they loaded, bro. Mm-hmm. We better hope that this defense don't catch fire in January. Because I'm telling you, this is the type of defense that can wreck everybody's shit. We talking about the Chiefs and we talking about the Broncos and the Bills. I'm telling you, with the way they play, get all these big-ass guys out here, make you match up big, and then we can go empty. You got to guard Freiermuth and guard Big Darnell, who A-Rod absolutely loves.
He does?
He like Randy Moss to A-Rod. He throw him. He his most targeted guy.
Well, he's 6'8" or what?
Yeah, he throw this tackle the ball like it's nothing, and he catch the ball. So they make you match up. I mean, I know you said you don't like Warren, but I love their run game. Then they put Gainwell in there. They throw it to him out the backfield, and he shifted with screens.
No, he is.
The way they play is fucking dangerous, man. A-Rod is great at finding the mismatches when they make you get in them big personnels and they fucking scoring in the red zone. They play in Pittsburgh. That's one of the toughest places to play. Man, if we let them get the number 3 seed or the number 4 seed and they get to be in Pittsburgh for these home games, the AFC gonna be in fucking trouble, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro, with a defense like this, if you let these boys get in the tournament, TJ Watt, these DMVPs, candidates, all on one team.
Okay,
real veteran, real
point
leaders.
Of order. You did predict that DK Metcalf would take over the game.
I did.
He caught 2 balls for 6 yards.
He caught the most important ball, though.
Oh, he did?
He did. That onside kick, they kick it to
okay.
Snatched that onside
so
kick like
you're right.
Michael
he
Jordan.
Took over the game. He did.
Took that bitch over.
The onside catch.
I was wrong about DK, but I wasn't wrong about them turnovers. No. The train was like this, Skip. It was like this.
And this was a matter of a little of both. What he been saying and what I tried to tell y'all 2 weeks ago.
You did.
Y'all said the Colts were a force. A force of a team is when you take away one portion of it and the other portion can step up. They took away JT and what happened to Daniel Jones?
Crumbled.
John Wooden said this: it's not what you teach, it's what you emphasize. And I'm going to say that for 3 different games today. It's not what you teach, it's what you emphasize.
Are you talking about my John Wooden?
The hooper coach?
Which? Oh, John Wooden.
Wooden.
Not John Wooden from the Cowboys.
Wooden.
No. Oh, I thought
Wooden. Sorry, I said it wrong. Wooden. John Wooden.
Okay.
He said it's not what you teach, it's what you emphasize.
I got it. All right.
They knew this week, if we take away Jonathon Taylor, that guy can't beat us. You said Ramsey talked to the team, right? You know what he probably said to them? He probably said, hey, man, we have not been us all year. This is the least physical Mike Tomlin team we've watched, defense we've watched since he's been the coach, up to this point. Jalen Ramsey probably stood up and said, hey, man, we are not going to let one person beat us because we know if we take him out the game, this team can't beat us. You know how I know that happened? It's because yesterday they blitzed less than they blitzed all year. You know why you blitz? Because you don't believe that quarterback can beat you, or you can't get pressure. They ain't been winning one-on-ones up front. They ain't been winning one-on-ones in the back end. So if you blitz, you got to play man in the back end. So what did they say? You four, do y'all job and watch what we do. 70% of their defense yesterday was zone.
Yep.
You know what you do in zone? Y'all four go get them. We got the back end. What happened? Now you just said you caught that ball. Now did he say he don't believe in Seahawks because of the quarterback? Right? But you said the Colts were a force.
He believe in Daniel Jones.
So you believe in Daniel Jones?
Yeah, you realize we're just to November and you guys are saying, I told you so, and saying it's over for the Colts. You think they're done?
I said they're not a force.
Okay.
A force
I think,
you know who was a force? Last year, Philly was a force.
Yep.
It didn't matter what portion of the game.
They still a force.
Philly. It don't matter what happens. If it ain't them, they do it. If it ain't them, they do it. If it ain't them, they do it. That's what a force looks like, and that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Daniel Jones is a product of Jonathon Taylor. That's what it is. And we seen it yesterday.
Okay.
Make him beat us, and you see what happens. And that's what happened yesterday.
What did Daniel Jones throw for yesterday? Oh, he threw for 342 yards.
How many turnovers did Daniel Jones have
because
yesterday?
Pittsburgh came into the game 30th in yards allowed. 30th. And they're still doing it. Indy outgained Pittsburgh. Indy outgained them 368 to 220. Wait a second.
Did he throw?
Pittsburgh won convincingly with 225 yards of offense. A-Rod threw for barely 200 yards.
Why did it happen?
Because he's not Aaron Rodgers anymore, and you guys are putting all your eggs in the wrong basket.
We're talking about the defense.
Yeah. Oh, I got it.
Skip thinks QBR and stats.
I didn't say QBR. I'm talking about throw for 342.
On the Colts?
Wow.
Skip, QBRs and yards don't win chips.
Wow.
That's not what
Wins win chips. You got to win the game, Skip.
It was as simple as
turnovers.
He came apart. He had a terrible game. He did this with the Giants routinely.
Why did he come apart?
Okay, I got it. It wasn't just because they took Jonathon Taylor away. He just had a bad day. But he also did a lot of good things, and he never quit. He threw for 342.
But that's why he thought. We know why he thought for 342. Because once we get up 26-7, now we play. Don't get burnt defense, and we let you throw the shit underneath. And underneath, we make you take at least 4 minutes.
And stack yards.
Yeah, you got to take 4 minutes to score a touchdown, and then we'll play our regular red zone defense.
Obviously, if a team goes on the road and turns it over 6 times to 1 for the home team, you're going to win. But they only won 27-20. That's not very impressive. That should have been 40 to 6.
Who turned the ball over?
Yeah. Daniel Jones, for the most part.
Right.
He was 5 out of 6.
I'm going to go in and say Indy is still a force. They had an off day yesterday. Yeah. They caught the Steelers on a hot day.
They're not a force.
They're a force. 100% they are a force.
They have played some pretty trash teams.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. How have they done against? How have they done against trash teams?
Scoring 32 points.
Why come it don't matter? What happened against them?
What happened against them?
It was a BS flag is the reason they won that. And then they came down here and played the Rams, like I said. And everybody it was the wide receiver. He dropped the ball before and then he had the holding call. Did Daniel Jones have the ball in his hand to win the game? What did he do?
Do a pick.
Okay. So we can't keep saying, they are forced, they are forced. They took away one guy.
Yep.
And what happened?
What happened?
Turnovers from one person.
What happened at the first of the game? What happened at first? I want to hear. I want to hear you say what happened when the game started. Indy goes right down and scores and is up 7-0 and stops them and gets the ball back and moves to the 38-yard line. They're down to the Pittsburgh. It's 1st and 10 at the 38, and T.J. Watt sack fumble, and it changed everything.
Who dropped the ball?
Who dropped the ball? This is one game. This is an aberration.
Is that Daniel Jones?
This is an aberration for the Colts.
Oh, okay.
We know that's what happens.
The Colts are rolling. They are a great team. They stepped into the Hornets yesterday, and Pittsburgh finally got their money worth out of that defense.
Finally.
And they dominated that game. Pittsburgh played a great game. They were harassing Daniel Jones the entire game. But to sit up here and say that Indy is done and they're not a force,
when did I say they was done? You never heard me say it was done. I've been saying
you're sitting here talking like they're not a good team.
I never said.
You have 2 MVP candidates.
Richie,
you have Daniel Jones and Jonathon Taylor on the same offense.
Listen to my words. I never said they're not good. Did you hear me say not good one time?
Okay,
no.
So give me your valuation of Indy.
I said they're not a force.
They're 100%.
You took away one player and they fell apart. Because y'all
you have one game. They come out hot.
Who's in the
they go
MVP
score.
race? Who's in the MVP race?
There's a bunch of guys.
Tell me, is 2 of their players in the MVP race?
100%.
2 of them, right? They took away 1. Does the other one still playing? Was the other one still playing?
Yes.
How many turnovers did he
took
have?
him away
They had
too.
an off
How
game.
many turnovers did he have?
Steelers defense played out of their mind. The best defensive
How
performance.
many turnovers did he have? Throwing picks is one
This
thing.
is one game. You're talking like this is over 4 games. This is
I've
one
been
game.
telling you they ain't playing nobody.
On the road. This is one game on the road.
Y'all crowned them last week and they played the Titans.
They came out here and waxed the
just
Chargers.
Did they play the Rams?
Did you just say
They played the Rams,
and
the
they
Chargers.
lost? And they lost.
They waxed the Chargers.
They beat them on a BS flag.
No.
So that wasn't a BS flag?
A missed field goal.
A missed
field goal.
Come on, man.
A bad turnover by
These are the
both.
2 guys that you sat here and said a win is a win.
It is.
And now you're going to start defending each play.
I said they had a force.
Wait a second.
I'll say they're a good team, bro.
Pick a side.
You can't
Pick a
switch
side.
up. You can't switch up. You said
all
Seattle
right.
beat a bad team. You said they beat a bad team, so you can't crown them. But you crown the Colts because blowing out the Titans.
Well, I didn't crown them.
You said they was a force.
No, they're legit. They're legit.
Who
they
are
can
they
play.
blowing out?
Doesn't matter.
They're gonna win. They're
Doesn't
gonna win the AFC. What they in the
Oh man,
South.
The
South.
Colts are a good.
They're gonna
team.
win the AFC
The Colts are a
South.
good team.
They're gonna have to play after they win the AFC South. They're gonna have to play somebody like the Patriots or maybe the Bills,
Buffalo,
the Broncos,
Kansas City.
or maybe the Chiefs,
Right.
or maybe the Ravens, or like, bro,
And y'all
I bet
said
you
y'all
that.
trust Daniel Jones.
I guarantee you
This
they
season,
get their
100%.
first round of the playoffs. They're gonna be
When the
out of
game
there.
has been on the line, what did Daniel Jones do? The game is on the line when we take away your run game. Now
They've been
what?
winning. They've been winning.
What have they been winning? Jonathan Taylor ain't been slowed down.
They've been winning. They've been
Jonathan
winning.
Taylor has not been slowed down yet. He got slowed down yesterday
One
with
game.
Daniel Jones.
You have one of the hottest offenses in the NFL. They come and have an off game
The game was
against
on
the
the line
highest.
versus the Rams. He had the ball. What did he do?
Listen.
He threw a pick.
You're not going to yell at me and tell me that Indy isn't fucking awesome. All right. You're just going. Indy was a force coming into this game. They have one of the
not a
top
force. They
offenses
were
in
good.
the NFL. They have 2 MVP candidates. So you can't just sit here and say they're not good.
I didn't say they wasn't good. You keep saying that. I said
At
they're not
1
a
to 10.
force.
1 to 10. What do
They're
you
not
give? What
a
do you give the
force.
Indianapolis Colts? 1 to
They're
10
7.
scale. 7.
That's not a force.
7 pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'd give
This
them
is
a
what I
9.
said.
I give them a 7. I give them a 7 too.
So,
well,
by
you
the
give
way,
them a 9. You saying they're the best team in the league?
No, there's definitely teams
Well, who
better
a
than them.
10?
So who's the
Definitely
force?
The Indianapolis Colts. They
So if
have
they're a
been
9,
buzzed on
if they're a
everybody
9,
this
who's
time.
a 10?
Kansas City, Buffalo.
Kids, we just what?
okay, by the way, Jonathan
in the
Taylor
playoffs.
didn't get stopped yesterday. They just didn't give him the ball very much. They got behind early, and they gave him the ball 14 times, and Daniel Jones threw it 50 times. Okay? So
and
maybe
he
that's
threw-
their fault.
he
Maybe
threw
that's the
That's
coordinator's
not their
fault.
recipe.
But y'all
for
just say
success.
y'all trust Daniel Jones. So who's
Yeah.
like if you put the ball in the hands of your quarterback, who's an MVP
You're sitting
candidate,
over there and saying Indy's trash. That's what you're saying.
No, you're not gonna put words in my mouth. I never said
But
that.
that's how you're over here defending
I
them.
said
You're
they're
telling
not
me that they're not a
force.
good
Y'all
team.
was making it seem like this team was unstoppable, and I'm sitting here telling
They were.
you it's who they were playing, which you can't help your schedule.
Doesn't matter.
You can't help your schedule, but
But we
y'all acting like
gotta say
got
when
no-
they play the Rams, the Broncos, and Pittsburgh, like winning teams, they do look different, right?
No, they had the Rams beating it. What's his name? A.D. Mitchell. He's going across the goal line.
That was
on a
like the first
70-yard
play of the
pass,
fourth
and he
quarter,
drops
though.
the ball.
That was like the first play of the fourth quarter.
Okay, and then Tutu Atwell, the slot corner, just falls down at the snap.
Yeah,
fell
you know why he fell? Because he put his
Tutu
ass on the
Atwell,
ground.
he had caught a ball all
He didn't
year.
just fall, he
Y'all
hadn't caught a
gave
ball.
the ball
Skip.
to the
Hadn't caught a ball.
MVP
He
candidate.
put him on the ground.
What did he
Oh,
do with
stop. Tutu Atwell? It was
When
80
you gave
yards.
the ball to the
Tutu Atwell
MVP
been making that
candidate,
team
What did you do? What did he do?
5
with
years
it?
straight.
All right.
Skip.
Okay, I'm going to give
Atwell
you
ain't trash.
some more comedy for you guys to laugh at. This is my third shout out to The Athletic for today. They have a Super Bowl simulator that they do every Monday morning after the game yesterday.
Man,
The Indianapolis Colts still have the best chance of making it to the Super Bowl in the AFC, says the Athletic Simulator, with all the stats that you despise in it. They're 19.8% chance. The Steelers are 1.6% chance of making the Super Bowl, in part because they have to play the Ravens twice before this is over. Okay? That's why.
So did this simulator predict the Super Bowl last year?
I don't know.
All right, well,
We'll have to look. All right,
don't know about
I
all
do
that.
have Mike Tomlin's quote though that you wanted, so let's pull it up
Wait,
real quick.
let me see Mike T.
There's a fine line between drinking wine and squashing grapes in our business, and that's an example of it.
That's an example of it right there.
I still don't know
Hey,
what
hey,
the fuck.
Hey,
I might put that shit on my wall,
So
man.
he's saying his defense finally drank wine instead of just squash
I don't
wine.
know
I'm
what he
saying
was.
he emphasized you take
I'ma
away the
put that
running
shit
back,
on-
that quarterback
Hey,
can't beat
Skip,
us.
I'm gonna put that shit on the canvas and put that shit in my dining room wall. That's a
All right.
fine line between drinking wine and
That's what
squashing
he
grapes.
emphasized.
Hey, I just fuck with the quote. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so-
Whatever it means.
So you're saying it's a shot at the Colts, right?
I mean, ain't that who he just beat?
Yeah, but I'm saying he's just talking about his defense.
I was seeing his defense.
Yeah. They
I don't
finally
know.
woke
All
up.
right.
They finally woke up and they had a great game yesterday.
They're-
I
They're
don't just
finally
squash for
drinking
great,
wine,
they was
yeah.
actually drinking wine.
Well, let's move on. Let's talk about some upsets because we got two games that were.